You read the same page again and again, and somehow, it feels responsible. You sit down to study, laptop open, notes ready. You tell yourself, I'll just revise once, just to feel prepared. You start rereading, the words look familiar. Your eyes glide over sentences. Your head nods a little. Yeah, I know this. You keep going. Page after page, time quietly passes, and there's this strange relief. Like you're doing something right. Because you're not distracted. You're studying. At least it feels like it. But deep down, there's a soft anxiety. A small voice saying, will I remember this tomorrow? You ignore it. Because rereading feels safe. You close the notebook. Lean back. Tell yourself you worked hard today. Then the test comes. Or the exam. Or the moment you actually need the information. And suddenly, your mind goes blank. The page you knew so well is nowhere to be found. That's the confusion. That quiet frustration. You put in the hours. So why does it feel missing now? What you're feeling isn't laziness. It's the discomfort of effort without results. The pain of trying, but not moving forward. And it's especially cruel because rereading convinces you that progress is happening. Here's the simple idea. Just one. Rereading feels productive because recognition feels like knowing. Imagine walking the same street every day. You recognize every shop. That doesn't mean you could draw a map of it from memory. Rereading is like scrolling past a familiar post. Your brain goes, oh yeah, I've seen this. That tiny moment of familiarity feels good. Here's a real moment. You read a definition. It makes sense. You read it again. Still makes sense. Then someone asks, so what does that mean? And your mouth opens, then closes, because the words were never yours. They were just passing through. The quiet shift isn't stop rereading forever. It's noticing the difference between feeling busy and feeling stretched. Busy feels safe. Stretched feels uncertain. But stretched is where learning actually happens. The moment you pause and try to recall without looking, that slight tension in your chest isn't a bad sign. It's your brain working. You don't need to punish yourself for liking rereading. Your brain just prefers comfort. That's human. The trick is realizing that comfort and progress don't always overlap. Sometimes progress feels quiet. Sometimes it feels like, I think I know this. Maybe. And that's okay. So next time you catch yourself reading the same line again, maybe just pause. Just to notice why it feels good and what it might be protecting you from feeling. Because learning isn't about how familiar the page looks. It's about what stays when the page is gone.